Nagan uncle about Sanyal. Sanyal led a cursed life. Part 2 continues now. Aditya asked Nagan uncle, where did Sasankal stay? Nagan uncle replied that he stayed in front of his father's Jogesh Kabiraj home. He also said that Sasankal usually comes there and he used to have his tea and biscuit, but he has not even left his self-respect. Aditya paid bill and Aditya and the narrator left the place and they wanted to go Jogesh Kabiraj house. Before visiting Jogesh Kabiraj house, he wanted to visit his ancestor's house. Now Aditya was at the wheel. Actually, Aditya was looking little upset. Finally, they reached the ancestor's house. It was a big house surrounded by high wall. The narrator could imagine that once upon a time it must be a grand and big one. So they entered the building and they climbed up the stairs and they reached the attic at the second floor. The attic is the name of the lesson. Aditya stated that attic was his favorite room. When his childhood, he used to keep all the favorite things in the attic, and it seems to be a fantasy. In the attic, through the window, they could see the fields, the sky, the rice mill, and the old temple, many more. And the wall of the attic had crumpled down. In the whole house, the attic had been the worst hit by wind and weather. The floor was strewn with twigs, straw, and pigeon droppings. Along with that, they saw the broken wooden bat, broken armchairs, and wooden packing cases. After a heavy search, Aditya heaved a sigh of relief when he had got what he had been looking for. After that, they went to the jeweler shop to find out the weight of the article. Narrator was confused and he was very curious to know what's happening. He kept quiet and did not ask anything to Aditya. They reached Jogesh Kabiraj house. They entered the house and slightly entered into the room of Sasanka Sanyal. Sanyal was busy in reciting the verses of Tagore. They asked excuse whether they could enter the room. So Sasankal welcomed them inside his room and he said unperturbed manner, which means undisturbed, that nobody used to visit his room. In that room there was nothing except the charpai. Aditya asked Sanyal whether he could remember Aditya Narayan Chaudhary. They remained silent and Sanyal replied that he already recognized Aditya in Nagan uncle tea shop because Aditya had mole in his right cheek. That's why he recited the same poem that he had recited on the prize giving day in school. Aditya remembered the past. He was jealous of Sanyal when Sanyal got a medal for recitation of a poem during school days. He took the medal from Sanyal in order to show his father, but he never returned it. Aditya says to Sanyal, "Your grievances are absolutely justified." Aditya felt guilty of stealing Sanyal's medal, so he justified Sanyal's anger and grievance. Aditya offered Sanyal a sum of 150 rupees. But Sasanka Sanyal shook his head and said, "No, money is not a matter at all." Sanyal gave more importance to the medal than the money. Aditya realized his mistake and gave back the medal. At last, the medal handed over to the real owner. The medal engraved clearly that Sriman Sasanka Sanyal, special prize for recitation 1948, and Aditya proved that he had changed with time. And the story clearly depicts Sanyal's self-respect, change of attitude of Aditya, and the narrator curiosity. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.